Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time we left off by spending $41,000 on ceramic tiles. That's a lot of money if you weren't aware. So this episode, we're gonna obviously wait till they finish eating, and then I'm gonna put more doors up the top actually as well. I can put one there, and I don't know where else just yet because I don't know what the table layout's gonna be. But yeah, this episode we're gonna be working on that, and we're gonna go right over here now and actually remove that wall there. And we're probably going to remove that door, actually, because that door was just remnants of the expanded kitchen and it didn't really work. But now, because now this whole section here is going to be visitation, so we can move that door over here, which is exactly what we're doing. Let's dismantle that door as well. And then we can move the kitchen doors over here and then expand the kitchens and have 2 more cookers, even more cookers, which I don't know if we need, but we're going to do it anyways. And it'll make the kitchen a better shape, and it won't kind of look like a hack job, which will be nice. But yeah, so let's go ahead and put some more visitation tables in. Oh, they don't fit nicely. I guess we can do this. Join them in the center, and then we have ones on the side like that. Let's go dismantle that jail door as well. And dismantle that wooden door. We're just going to get rid of all the doors, and we're going to start afresh. Or start anew, rather. Let's go put the door... Because we're going to have... The kitchen doors are going to be there. So I guess we want the door right there, where that staff door is. That will be fine. And I guess I really didn't need to remove that door. I'm going to put that door exactly back where it was because I like that. Oh, actually, I guess we can... No, we'll move it one over just so it's in line with that pathway so it's a little nicer. Although then it runs into the table. No, okay, we'll leave the door where it was. We'll leave the door where it was. All right, put the door back. Let's go materials, brick walls right there. And this episode we'll also be doing all the flooring around the prison, or as much of it as we can. Let's remove a bit of that wall there. And let's go ahead and dismantle those doors. Rooms, visitation. Where is that? Visitation. Chuck that in right there. Because it's going to be that whole section in there now. Because you can see we've got a lot of visitors there. And the more visitors, the better. The more visitors, well, I mean, the more we can take in one go, the better. Because, I mean, we're going to have I think we have a big queue of people. Prisoners due for release. We've got a couple due for release, which is awesome. Actually, do we have grading yet? We do have grading. Here we go. So prison value, 480,000. Daily profits, 23,000. Capacity, 125. Deaths in custody, 0. Prisoners escaped, 0. 10 prisoners have been released. And our reoffending rate is 37%, which isn't actually too bad. Considering we've only just sort of jumped into this alpha. And we're kind of having to adjust the way our prison works to sort of meet the new requirements of the game. So that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good anyways. Let's have a look at deployment. That whole section should be staff only, but let's... Oh, actually, no, the kitchen shouldn't be staff only because prisoners work in there. Oh, hang on, that can go there. That can go there. Go rooms, and let's go for our kitchen. Go all the way up to there now. And let's go for deployment. That hallway is going to be staff only. I don't want prisoners walking through that. Anyways, there we go. Okay, then we can chuck in 2 more cookers if we want to. How about that then? Where are my cookers? There they are. 1, 2. And we can fill out the kitchen. Fantastic. Oh, and I really need to replace these doors because all of our prisoners do come in here to clean and no one can get through. Why is the guards not opening the door? All right, hey, let's dismantle these. Dismantle. Dismantle. We'll just put regular doors on there. I think it should be all right. I don't know how secure it is, but it should be all right. We'll see. It's just because we have prisoners always going through there, so... door. I think there's a place, right? I don't know. Get those in there. Hopefully that should be alright. Okay, now for the canteen, we're going to have to... Alright, no, before we dismantle anything, because last time we had a bit of an issue dismantling everything, and we got to the point where we didn't have any tables when it was eating time. Just kind of sucky. How are we going with needs, actually? That's something I haven't checked in a while. We're not really keeping up with it anymore. And I guess that's probably because we don't have as much free time as we used to. Recreation is really getting up there. Let me check something real quick. Make sure that's all... Yeah, it's not staff only. It's everybody. Gen Pop. Sleep is getting up there. Hygiene. Food is alright. I think we're going to... I really want to add back in more free time. I want to change that to free time there. I know, and the game doesn't really like free time anymore. It's trying to get you to not use as much of it, but it's still a good thing. You still need a bit of it, so I think we're definitely going to put that back in. Hopefully we'll see more of them using that common room, because maybe it's too far away from most of them. Maybe a lot of them sort of sit in these common rooms, which are kind of crappy common rooms. I would like to see them using the pool tables and all that, which would be good. Anyways, let's go back over to this canteen and let's start planning out a little bit. All right, so we've got doors coming in there, there, and there, although there aren't actually any doors on them. So I'm going to move those because I want to put a table there. And let's see, table there. And I guess if we're going to have a door there, we'll leave that. So we're going to go table here, table here. There's such a big empty space in the middle though. Maybe we'll do it the other way. Maybe the other way fits better. Go table there. Table there. Yeah, it does fit. It fits much better this way. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. Table there. All right, so that's fine. So we get tables in like that, and then we'll leave a 2 gap between them because we've got such a big canteen and we don't have that many prisoners yet. We can sort of space these out a lot more. This will be a lot of tables. There's going to be a lot of tables in here. I can tell you that now. This is like a really big canteen. Much bigger than it needs to be, but you know, hey, we got the money. Let's go for it. Let's start placing these tables. Basically, we'll do half the canteen at a time. So we'll get them to use all these tables and we'll dismantle all those ones, etc. We'll move it forward like that. I think I've placed all the tables. Get all the benches in. Actually, you know what? No. Cancel benches. Let's try using chairs. We've never used these before. Let's use them now. They're a little bit, they work out a little bit more expensive, but I think they'll look nice. I think, and I'm placing heaps of them, so if they don't look nice, whoopsie daisies. I think we'll get some more dogs as well in a minute because we don't have many. We have 8 dogs, but only 4 patrols. And for such what has grown into quite a large prison now, I think we should get more. Oh, this is really tedious. This is actually very, very tedious to place all these. Alright, hopefully these look good. Otherwise, I've just spent my time placing a lot of chairs that I'm not going to keep. Yeah, I think that's alright actually. It looks like... That's kind of cool actually. I like those little chairs. Okay, cool. Anyways, we'll wait till they place all those tables fully because they're going to spend about 2 hours or so working on all that crap up there. How are we going with the beds actually? I wonder. I don't know. It looks like he's working on a bed. He's got a little plank of wood there. How are we going with programs? Reschedule all. There's no one interested in the workshop safety induction, although we have... Oh, actually, how many do we have? Deployment jobs. We have 35 qualified, so we still need 2 workshops to be able to have everyone. That's good. Canteen's coming along nicely. I guess in the middle, we might do some sofas or something. It'd be like a little common room area in the middle. I guess we could do that. It could be like a canteen / common room hybrid. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it's such a big room. Like it's future-proof. It's future-proof for more prisons. I was saying before that we'd expand up the top, but I'm thinking I might expand down the bottom because that makes more sense. Because then this becomes a sort of central hub, and that's still kind of, well, it's not really central at all. It's all the way out over there. But I think if we go down the bottom rather than the top, that might be better. But we're still not at the point of expanding yet. Still not there. So we have 117 out of 125. So we could take 8 more prisoners if that's what we're going to get. We are getting 8. All right, so we'll take 8 more prisoners. That'll be good. We can handle that very, very easily. They're all doing their little cooking jobs. We're going to get more food from deliveries. They did say, actually, one of the fixes was that you can put exports above deliveries now. So I'm thinking we should be able to put it over there. I don't know if the garbage bug is still fixed where you couldn't put garbage above deliveries. Hang on, let's try moving all these around now. Let's see. Let's go for garbage is going to go there. Deliveries is going to go there. And then exports is going to be across the road because that's the least used of them. Wherever the hell it is. That's one of the last ones. It doesn't need to be that big at all. Alright, it's going to go there. Exports. Alright, so we've just sort of shifted all those things around into probably a better layout because having deliveries next to the prison is better than having to have them run across the road to get everything. That wasn't ideal. Alright, so all those tables have been done. We also need to expand the patrols a lot. Also, I think the patrols are going through tables at the moment, which isn't great. Let's go dismantle objects. Dismantle all these tables in here. Damn, we had a small canteen before, but now we have a giant one. Which isn't necessarily a good thing. Get rid of all those benches. Get rid of all those. We're going to move those phone booths as well. Probably more to a more central location, those phone booths. Probably over here somewhere. Alright, let's plan this out a little bit. We probably want more serving tables. We don't really need them, but I just want them because it's such a big place. I keep saying it's big, and it is. So might as well utilize it. Let's give him a lot of space for serving food. Oh, you actually need a bench in the canteen. For it to qualify as a canteen, you need benches. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I'll figure that out in a second. Hang on. No, I'm trying to click on the door. Lock that open. Lock that open. There we go. All right. So let's have a look. Let's just plan this out a little bit. So let's go objects. So if we want a break down the middle there, unless we leave this section here. Hang on. How big is this? How far away from the door is that? 4. 4 there. So if we then put the next table over here, and then there. Although I wanted a big serving table area. This isn't working now. No, screw it. Alright, we'll put the table there. Oh, not there. There. Oh, stop auto-saving and freezing. Right, there, there, and there. Like that. Then we can have that area in the middle. Can maybe do some benches and phone booths and whatever. And whatnot. Some tables down here. That's completely wrong. Get rid of that bit. That can go there. And then serving tables, we can, yeah, put them in there. I think that should be fine. Alright, let's go with that. Let's go with that layout. We've got a whole bunch of tables in here, all nicely spread out. It's going to be a very echoey room. Did we already put one there? We did. Cool. I'm going to go bench, probably just like that and that or something. I'll do the same there. I don't know, just sit down in the middle, whatever. And then the rest of the tables can have chair. Oh, that's an extra chair. Let's go down there. I guess we should do it like this instead of rotating them every time. Yeah, that's a lot quicker to do it that way. All of those ones, all of those ones. Nice. Let's get all these in, and then we can be done and dusted with the canteen once and for all. I can't tell which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. It's very hard to see. I haven't done that one. Done though. I think I've done them all now. Let's have a look. Yep, they're all in. Right, phone booths. Where do we want to put those? Might go like that, that, and then that. And I guess we can do some more up the back here. A lot of phone booths. A lot of phone booths. Get all these doors back in. Oops. Like so. Then we probably want some more doors up the top because we really don't have any. Put them in between each of those table rows, I think, just because it sits in there quite nicely. And those metal detectors there are going to be completely useless because we have so many other doors. So I'm just going to get rid of those. We'll keep them on the kitchen. And I mean, all their cell blocks have metal detectors as well. So I don't think we really need specific ones on the canteen. I think that's unnecessary. But anyways, let's fast forward now. So everything's up and running. And when's the next eat time? Not till 8 p.m. So we got a lot of time. And we can see how that works out. So we got a new visitation as well. I think we might start flooring some things. No, we'll wait. Look, I always do too many things at once. We need to wait until they do this and then we can do another bit. Little bits at a time. Take baby steps, baby steps. 10 superior, but that's a lot of chairs. That's a lot of chairs sitting in deliveries. And I take that over to exports. And I pick up a chair and a phone booth. And storage is all the way over there now. That's a lot of jail doors in there. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we have left over. Good thing we have storage. Yeah, then I just want to grass all the sort of remaining areas around it just to make it look a little bit less desolate. I want it to look like a nice place, but it's a harsh place. It's nice but harsh, you know, like it. Look, we'll be nice to you if you're nice to us. If you play by our rules, we'll be nice. That's the way I want my prison to work. And I think so far it's doing pretty well in that respect. Except for recreation is pretty crap. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, maybe I just don't think they have enough free time to be able to get all the way over to the common room. That's the word. Totally blanked on that one. I don't think they have enough time because it's so far away. Well, it's if not for these guys, but for these guys over here, I think it's too far for them to get to. But I have no idea, so I don't know. Or maybe they're preferring to use these common rooms or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, honestly. Right, they're all sitting down there having a good time. These guys sitting on the benches, not the nice new comfy chairs that we bought for them. Come on, guys. Bought some nice new chairs for you. Programs, reschedule, make sure they're all good. We can probably stop that one because nobody's interested in it. How are we going for the kitchen one, actually? 5 interested. We have 12 passed on the kitchen course, which is pretty interesting. So we probably have quite a few people working in there. The canteen's almost done. Just a few more chairs to bring in. There's a backlog of trucks and a lot of food actually backlogged. Don't know if that's a good thing. But, okay, it's food time. Here we go. Where are they going to sit? Oh, are you serious? He's eating on I didn't know they could sit on a bench and eat. So they don't even need a table? I guess I prefer a table because that guy was happily eating. Oh, look at this. This is so much better. They have plenty of room now. That's a really good site. That's a really good canteen. I'm very happy with that, actually. That worked out well. Let's also lock open half these doors because they really should be open. So they can get out. And also, yeah, now there won't be traffic jams of print there. There you go. Look, they all filter out through separate doors now. So much better. Doesn't look like they're using these side doors at all, though. They just maybe just because they were closed or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's so much better. Now they don't all pile in one door and just get stuck in a pile, which is good. They can actually get in there. They don't do stacks on when they come in, which is good. Yeah. Nice. It's pretty good. 125. Oh, that's something I got to do. That could have been messy. Close that up. I forgot we got new prisoners already. Yeah, that could have been messy if I left that open. We're going to get another 15 if that was open. But actually, we could take that. No, we can only take 10. But I guess we could put more beds in there if we need to. But we're not going to. That's just for emergency purposes. So, canteen is done. Visitation, looking good. Kitchen looking good. Is there any actual construction work we need to do? Not really. All right, let's start doing some floors around the place. And that's next off the chopping block, I would say. Let's go visitation. Let's get some wood in there. That's going to be expensive. Let's get some wood in the offices as well. And the tiny ass... That staff room is so small. But it doesn't need to be big. The kitchen can also have ceramic tiles. $9,000. We're going to run out of money very quickly here, by the way. So don't expect this to last long, this section. Utilities room can be concrete tiles, of course. That can be concrete. And the little hall... This hallway here can be concrete as well. And all the doorways. All the way along there. That bit. Nice, so that can be all concrete. And then I just want to go concrete floor. No. Paving stones for the sort of deliveries and garbage areas. Just because I think it looks a little bit neater. And then I think all that can be just concrete as well. Not concrete, well, paving stone. We'll just make it look like concrete. Anyways, there we go. That's looking much nicer. That's looking much nicer now. So because these are high traffic corridors here, so you got to have nice sturdy concrete tiles, and you just have nice little rooms like that. Now, as for our workshops, that's a lot of unsold wood, and I don't think we have enough carpenters that actually would be utilizing that. God knows how many beds we've made. I have no idea how to check that. Let's have a look at our programs. Carpentry, we've only had 2 people pass, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell some of these. That's gonna be quite a bit of money. Look how much money that is, actually. We'll keep it obviously a bit lying around. Look at all this. There you go. Bit of money. No worries. Alright, that'll help us out a little bit. Alright, let's go to our flooring again. Now, workshops, I like metal flooring. But I don't think on a big scale it's very nice. So that's a really depressing security office. Maybe mosaic flooring instead of just doing concrete tile. Let's try mosaic. Let's just do both of them. Whatever. I think that should look fine. Concrete tiles in the doorways. Nice. We'll do concrete tiles in all these doorways here. What's that? That's security office. That's completely underutilized. He can have nice little wood in there as well. Utility room can be concrete tiles, just like all the others. And let's go up to... These can just be white tiles, because I'm not going to pay for ceramic tiles in here. That's going to be expensive. Concrete tiles there. Alright, that's a lot of flooring work to be done. I'm thinking the hallways and cells will just be concrete tiles, but I'm not sure yet. I guess we could do wood. No, wood is too high class for a cell block, I think. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave that for now. Yeah, that looks good. That looks quite industrial in there. I'm happy with that. That's better out the front now as well, all the concrete there. Nice little industrial area. Armory could probably use some nice flooring. Let's go with metal flooring in the armory. It's an important place. That armed guard does not... His job literally is to stand there all day. Let's do concrete tiles around the armory as well. Let's go around here. Let's start doing some grass over here. It'd be so much nicer. We should probably start doing perimeter walls, actually. That's a good idea. Maybe we'll start doing perimeter walls. Specifically around the armory as well. Might be a good idea. Because this is going to be expensive, but let's do it. Alright, get all these walls done. All the way around here. Quite expensive stuff. Right. Yeah, so the whole armory and the kennel is going to be very secure now with all these perimeter walls. We're just going to spend an age and a half building. Should be good though. Should be good. So, how are we going for recreation? Is that still a problem? It is. I think we need to build another room in the middle. And I don't want to make the forestry smaller though, because that's... Maybe we have to make the yard a bit smaller. Maybe we'll shave a little bit off. Oh, I guess we don't have to. Maybe we just chuck a room. Hang on, let's go to our build tools. How big is that? 22. Let's go down to 11. So that there is our center. Maybe go just a little sort of 9x9 room there, and we can put a couple pool tables. Oh no, we'll just do TVs. We won't do pool tables because they're too big. And this is just a little room. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go rooms. Get rid of that bit there. And that will be a little common room we're going to put in here. Actually, no, we will put the doors there and there. I guess I don't need jail doors, but I've just done that now, so it's too late. Anyways, get a nice perimeter wall up and running around that now. Actually, yeah, that breaks power as well. I forgot about that. So it's going to have to go all the way around to get in there now. I might as well dismantle those. I forgot perimeter walls do that. And I guess we should probably start working on one around the prison as well. I wonder how much that's going to cost. Let's see. Perimeter wall. 17,000. That's actually not too bad. We can do that whole section. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. That's going to cost a lot though. Doing the rest of it. We don't have enough of that. Definitely not. We still haven't had even remote... How many have we had passing our education? There's no one interested or qualified for general education. We've only had 3 passed, 6 have finished, and 10 have finished, 6 have passed, sorry. Okay, so we're getting there. Not great though. Not great. Ah, love this canteen, so much better now. Although we're still not getting food done on time. And I'm not sure if that's because we need more cooks or not. But I don't know. I'll leave that for now. I won't worry about that. Yeah, if I could get in there and put those cables in, that'd be great. I'll see. When you right click it, it cancels away the bloody cable that I've just put in there, which is annoying. Make sure to right click on the other side of it. There you go, and there you go. And now that one. I don't know why the dog handlers can't just open the doors for them. There we go. Alright, come on guys, let's go through there and put all the cables in. Oh, now they're all getting stuck there again. Come on, everybody in. And there's one dude with a cable somewhere. Oh no, he's coming now. He's coming in now. Okay, here he comes. And power! Yes! We have light! Good. Alright, that's finally in. And I guess, yeah, they're already working away on that wall. Have not been paying attention. Hopefully that's not opening up the prison in the process. I don't think it does. I think if you build a wall over a wall, it's still secure. Or at least to my knowledge, it's still secure. It might be a little bit risky, but we're doing it anyways. To get a nice perimeter wall in there. I mean, I guess we probably should have done a perimeter wall up the top first, considering these guys could just dig straight out there. Which, speaking of which, let's do a little bit of a shakedown. Let's get some more guards as well, just to make this a little bit quicker. Let's go up to 40 guards. That's a little bit overkill. A little bit. It's a lot overkill. And, oh god, yeah, we have to pay for all their stuff as well. All right, we have 40 guards. How many staff members do we have now? 105 staff members to 123 prisoners. At least we have more prisoners, so that's good, eh? Okay, all that wall's done now. Cool. Oh, these guys are jostling at the door because they can't get out. There you go. There they go. It's amazing when you see them all like rush out the door at the same time. That's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to our perimeter wall. How much is it going to cost for this segment? So this segment goes up here like this. That's $6,800. Boom. Now how much is this segment? How much do we have to save? I know I have insufficient funds. It's alright. $27,000 for that one. And down this way. 15,000. And along this way. That one's probably the next cheapest. All right, we'll do that little bit there. We'll slowly replace the wall, the fence, with a proper perimeter wall, which is cool. I didn't think we'd ever actually get to this point because in this prison, I thought we'd maybe we'd have to discard it for another one, or we'd just start another one because we're a bit bored of it or something like that. But we're actually progressing very, very nicely along in this one. It's going really well. Oh yeah, that room was done ages ago too. I totally forgot about that. Let's lock those doors open. And this is going to become a little common room. Not too big, nothing too fancy. Straight in there. Although now I've set them all to do bloody perimeter walls, so it's just going to be a bunch of TVs in there, to be honest. I think that's what we're going to do. And maybe we can do some phone booths as well. Oh, but phone booths are terrible. Can we fit a pool table in? Oh, we can fit a few. A couple pool tables in there. It's like the worst common room. It's so depressing in there. There we go. Something we should do in this prison, actually, that I always get comments about is, oh, put windows in your prison. I never do it because, do they actually do anything, first of all? Like, glimpse of, like, get lots of, like, you get sun. That's all it says. I don't know if it helps at all. It's just costing money. I'm not going to place them just now. I'm just having a look at them. And all they really do is just add a little cosmetic value of little bars on the wall. But I guess we might do it. I'm wondering if I should set the common room as yard as well, because then maybe they'd use that during yard time. I don't know how that works. Actually, no, yard has to be outside anyways. That wouldn't work. Never mind. That wouldn't work. We'd have to make that outside if we wanted that to happen. Alright, so they're coming to work on that wall now by the looks of it. Yep, they're working on that bit. They finished that section, which is cool. That's already done. Nice, nice. It's becoming a very secure little prison. And hopefully that makes them a little bit happier having that common room in there. Which I might chuck a guard in there because we have a lot of spare guards actually. Where else can we put guards that we don't normally see in? Shower. I don't want them in the showers. Actually, that's something we got to do that I completely forgot about. Look at this patrol. This patrol is the worst. Let's bring the patrol all the way up here. And all the way down. All the way around. And get rid of that section. And they're actually walking through the serving table. So let's just adjust that. And let's go, armed patrol can be there. And where else should we put an armed patrol? Because we have another armed guard, but he's not doing anything. Maybe we could do an armed patrol around the prison. Unfortunately, there's no section in the wall that he can walk all the way around because it just gets cut off. Maybe he could just patrol around the armory or something, I don't know. Just so he has something to do. Because I don't want to suppress them anywhere else, because otherwise they'll just get too slow and it won't be useful. Yeah, maybe we'll just do it. We'll just give him a little patrol around the armory. That's his patrol. Making sure nobody's breaking in. Okay. Cool. Alright, we've got $5,000. We'll slowly make a little bit more money. And if we ever get 10 beds done, that'll be helpful to have too. I don't know. Why do we have ingredients there? That's in exports for some reason. Also, is this all working properly? I've not been paying attention at all. Deliveries are coming to deliveries. Exports are going to exports. Are they actually going on trucks, though, is the question. It's a little bit above deliveries, so I'm not sure about that. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, that works fine. Cool. I wasn't sure if that would actually work, and it does. Because I haven't been paying attention. I mean, they said it does. They said they fixed it, so I guess I should have a little bit more faith. A whole bunch of prisoners. No, they're just mopping the floor. I thought there'd be some working in there. I guess there should be, but I don't think they are. Grading. Oh, look, that's even better. That used to be like 37 or 36%. Now we're down to 27%. How good is that? That's really good. 27% reoffending rate. I think that's pretty damn good. Our reform isn't great. That's what we need to focus on. But I don't know how to get more people involved in reform. Like, if they're not interested, the thing is, like, if they're not interested, I can't force them into doing it. Why can't I force everybody in the prison to take a class? Like, why isn't that a thing I can do? Because, I mean, in a real prison, you could easily force them to... You'd say, okay, you either have to take a class or you have to work in the workshop or something like that. And they have to choose. Why? I mean, I guess you can kind of do that, but you can't force them into the classroom. It's only if they're interested. Which kind of sucks. Let's reschedule all that so it's all done. Oh, we have 2 interested in the workshop course, actually, as well. So let's do that. And all the others are nothing. I don't know. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. Anyway, so we got a little bit of flooring done this time. I'm getting some more money from export, so we can probably finish off that wall next episode and some more flooring. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. So thank you for watching this part of Prison Architect. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next time doing some more flooring and more walls, and at some point maybe expanding down the bottom. Actually, that's a good point. I really shouldn't have put a perimeter wall there if I'm going to expand down the bottom. Well, that's not anytime soon. That's future me's problem. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.